everyone. Thanks so much for stopping by today at the Peppered Peach. We're going to be checking out something from Magnolia Cookbook, volume number 2, and that is Cruz cookies. And I have never made these before, so after looking at all the ingredients, I don't know why, because I do love cookies, but we're going to do this. We got everything here. Let's get this party started. All right, so our first step is to do some creaming. All right, so we have a 1.5 sticks of unsalted butter, room temperature. All right, so I'm gonna dump that in, and I have 3/4 cup of granulated sugar. We will throw that in, and we're gonna let this cream before we add in our egg and vanilla extract. In the meantime, I'm gonna grab a spatula. All right, let me just do some spatula-ing, and then we'll let it keep going. She does say to do this for about 3 to 4 minutes because we want it nice and fluffy. So we shall continue. All right. Let's add in our egg, which is also room temp, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. 1 egg, vanilla extract. Let's get mixing. All right, let me just do some scraping here. Right, Poonie? Right, my little Penny? Penny's here to investigate. She's on patrol. Make sure I don't drop anything. Bam. Okay, so our next step is to take our dry ingredients. So we have, how much flour do we have here? What is the number here? 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour. We're gonna combine that with some cinnamon, some baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt, and we're just gonna whisk this together, and then we're gonna throw this into our wet mixture here. Now the last couple ingredients here is for our frosting. So we will hold off on that. So our cookies are done. All right, so let's dump some of this in. I'll do it in 2 batches. All right, let's add in our last half of flour. This should become doughy, she says. So let's see. Perfect, it's doughy. Now, our next step is to get some parchment paper and make some room to spread it around and get our cookie cutter. So let me get this all out of the way and then we'll start cookie cutting. All right, so we have our dough right here. It's on the parchment paper, and we're gonna cover it with another parchment paper, and then we're gonna roll this out. So it's about 1/4 of an inch thick. I don't know why we have this parchment paper here as well, but we're here for it. It's just very slidey, right? But it's okay. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna do it. All right, let's see how this looks. Boom! All right. So, first I'm gonna cut out some of our regular old plain circles. All right, and I have a pan here that we will just throw them onto. So let's get some circles done. All right. Take these, throw them onto our pan with parchment paper. And we're not gonna make all of these. As you all know, if you follow me, I do like to freeze cookies. And that is the timer or the temperature up is at 350, all right? So now let's do some fun ones. So we have Snoopy. My sister got me these and I do love them. They're so cute. You know, like, oh, there's Penny hitting the outside button because my homegirl, uh-oh, this didn't work. Let's see. Did it work? Did it work? Did it work? No, it's stuck. All right, so you know what I'm gonna do? I am going to use some spray on this. Hold. So let's try this again. I'm gonna spray this a little bit. Let's get this in there. In, push down. Did that work? Let's see, guys. Did that work? Come on, come on, come on! Penny, oh, there we go. All right, he's a little messed up, but it's okay. We are going to make a frosting, but we're not going to use it for the Snoopy ones because we're all right. Get this out. Get this in here. You know what? This didn't come out so nice. I'm going to put that as part. We're just going to move on. We're moving on. All right. So now let's get some Woodstock in here. All right, let's see how he came out. Come on, Woodstock. Are you in? Are you done? Are you done? There. Ah. Okay. Let's do Snoopy again with a pumpkin. Over here. Perfecto. All right, let's do another one. We have another Snoopy. If you can't tell, I do like Snoopy. Every Sunday, I would get very excited about reading the Peanuts comic. Yep. Ooh, that's all right. Moving on, people. We'll do another Snoopy Peanuts with a pumpkin. All right. So these are our cookies, all right? We are going to put these in the oven for how long? Let's see, 10 minutes. Then we're gonna let them cool, and in the meantime, we'll make our frosting. All right, so while our cookies are cooking, let's get our drizzle, our glaze ready to go. So we have 2 cups of powdered sugar here. We are gonna mix that with half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then we're gonna start with about a half of heavy milk. heavy milk, heavy cream. All right, and then I can tell right now that I probably should have used a bigger bowl here, but it's okay. My goal is to make it work. Get the muscles in there. All right, let's add a little bit more of the heavy milk. Heavy milk, why do I keep saying that? It's heavy cream. All right. Looks good. What do we think? Looks perfecto. Once we're ready to do it, I'll add a little bit of orange so they're a little bit more Halloween themed, but you can add any color you want too, right? If you're having a pink party or if you're having, it's Christmas and you want green and red, this is the time to make it a little bit more festive. So we have our glaze ready to go. Once our cookies are cooked and cooled, we will then get our glaze on there. See you then. All right, y'all, it is time to try our Cruz cookies. Now, like I said, we made them into some fun Halloween themed Snoopy cutouts, but we did create some with the frosting. So here's one perfectly sized cookie with our frosting. So let's check it out. Okay. Super good. I love the hint of cinnamon in here. It is such a nice cookie. It is not too heavy. It's perfect. These are definitely a repeat. It definitely gives me shortbread cookies vibe, but there's like an extra hint of yumminess, and it really is that cinnamon that's coming through. So love these. These will be made for Thanksgiving and made for Halloween and made for Christmas this year. Definite repeat. I love cookies, so this is perfect. Like I said too before, is that if you do want to make it a little bit more themed, get those cookie cutters. This is a perfect cookie for that. And then decorate them, have fun. If you're having a kids party or if you're having an adult party and you just want to have some, let's decorate some cookies, this is it. Change the color up, get some cookie cutters in there, and have some fun with it, because these are the perfect cookie for it. They're super good. All right, well, thank you so much for stopping by at the Peppered Peach today. Thank you, have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you next time.